Hi, everyone. How are we tonight? Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. I was just getting my phone ready because, of course, the iPad wasn't working. And I've also got a little surprise because I have got my Turkish coffee here to do some readings with you with that. So, and I've got the big plate to show you how to do that, as well as one big cup. I'm not going to drink it. I have to tip it out. But I've literally just poured it, and I bought another little tiny cup as well, just because I got two different size cups just in case you can't see inside them. So I just thought I'd do that for you tonight. And Snitzel, I don't know where she is, but she'll be here any minute, I can tell, because she's been with me pretty much all afternoon and all night. So welcome to the show, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. You know, and I love to know who I'm helping around the world. And we usually do this show on a Sunday night. This is the first Sunday I've actually been available because I've been so busy. Even today, I was at the Alive Bunnings fundraiser, and we raised a fair bit of money today, which was really cool for the station. That was a lot of fun. But it takes up a lot of my time doing stuff like this. So can you believe it's Sunday, the 13th of July, 25. This is show number 122 for a Sunday. 122 and 512 live shows altogether. Wow, what a milestone. But I'm using my trusty phone because I had to make the writing, bigger because my iPad decided to not work again, didn't it? And we're going to do some affirmations tonight as well. So some manifestations and affirmations because I feel like people need it. So if you've got an affirmation that you use, or if you've got a manifestation that you use, that would be really nice to see yours as well. And let me just clear my screen. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know what that thing is up on the wall there, but never mind. Let's keep going. Let me say good evening to a few people on the live. So as usual, we've got the Glennis Lacey, the Michelle Coburns, the Jill Polglaze here with me. We've got Diane Williams, Tamaz Christine Williams. Good evening, guys. We've got Joanne Howard. Good evening. Gail Fry. Hey, lady. She says, CCJC is watching. John Abandon Horton. Hi, John. Hi, Teresa. We've also got here Julian Henry. Hi, Julian, my neighbor. Hi. I'm going to do some coffee cup reading tonight, Jules. Cheyenne, good evening. We've got Glennis Lacey. Yes, I said you. Who else is there? Lovely evening, Leslie. Yes, beautiful evening. I was really cold this afternoon. Fiona Grayling, I was cold all day at this Bunnings event, that's for sure. So what have we got here? Yort, or Troy. He always calls me Bugger. Hey, Bugger. Michelle Jackson, good evening. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. You know, I love to know who I'm helping around the world. So might just start with a little, while we're waiting for people to come on board, I might just start with a little affirmation. And my friend Troy said once, just choose anything. I said, all right, so I will. What do we got here? This is a good one. Yes, I'm having a bit of a hair moment here. Do you think I care? No. People need to understand that once you go through your worst time alone, you really don't care who stays in your life anymore. Very true. A safe man comes into your life and loves you correctly. No secrets, no sneaky stuff, no half love, no other woman, no inconsistencies, just you and only you. That's a nice one. If you bring stress, bad vibes, judgment, or negativity, you got to go. Oh, I suppose so. These are just little things that I wrote down over the last couple of years. Not one scar on my heart comes from the enemy. They all come from people who said they loved me. Oh, that's a good one too. I don't remember writing this one down, but that's a good one. No matter how kind or generous you are, you will never satisfy an ungrateful person. How true is that? It says, never let anyone poison your peace and then guilt trip you to being fed up. Hang on. Sorry, I read that wrong. Never let anyone poison your peace and then guilt trip you for being fed up. Very true. You become who you needed to become in order to survive. Now it's time to become who you need to become in order to thrive. I'll leave you with that one. That's a good one. So let's just say good evening to a few more people. Oh, Miss Ellie. How are you, Miss Ellie? You there, Miss Ellie? Maybe I've got my voice turned down. Just 1 second. Talk, Ellie. Hello. Is Miss Ellie there? Is she there? Miss Ellie? Maybe she looks like she's frozen. Are you there, Ellie? I think she's frozen. Oops. I think it's frozen somehow. That's weird. Looks like Miss Ellie's frozen. She might have to go back out and then come back in. Never mind. We'll get there. So who else have we got here? Cheyenne says, I do the financial abundance is returning to me with good intention and in plenty. I'm also just starting. Universe show me how good it gets. Yes, very good. MJ Lindeo, good evening. Jessica Hudson, good evening. Diane Williams, yes. Diane Williams, I feel like your sister's going to be okay, lovey. She said, hi, Leslie. I'm worried about my young sister. She might have to have an operation. Can you see her having an operation? I feel like she's going to be okay either way. We've got Kathy Ward, good evening. Sabu, good evening. Dixie, good evening. Wendy Merce Martin, good evening. I don't know if you guys saw my live this morning when I was at the Bunnings barbecue, the fundraiser. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to write that one in my book, Troy. He said, you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. That's very true. Very, very true. I'm going to write that one in. I'll take a snapshot of it, and I'm going to write that in my trusty book. If anybody else has got any affirmations or any manifestations that they use, that'll be great. Okay. And one of my dear friends is trying to call me while I'm on the live. Luke Buttergig, good evening. Who else have we got here? Lo Brown, hi. Says hello, Leslie. Yes, hi. Michelle Coburn, hi. Okay, let me go back here. So if you've got an affirmation that you'd like to share with us, then send it through to us on the live feed here. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see us there. And Miss Ellie has jumped off. I don't know what's happened to Miss Ellie's internet. Okay, so I'm by myself at the moment, but I'll hear her come back on. That's okay. Right, let's do some coffee cup reading. Let's start off with that tonight because I won't be staying here too long because I'm already buggered from today. But send your, oops, there she is. There's Miss Ellie. I think she's having troubles with the computer still. Miss Ellie, are you there? Yeah, I think she's having big troubles with the computer. Oops, and here comes Snitzel. Okay, Deborah Ellis, please could I have a general reading or maybe a message from my dad, please, and thank you. So Deborah. What do we get? I'll do the coffee cup reading in a second, but because I've got to go and tip some of it out, because it actually, let me just show you this before I do, Deborah. I've written your name down. I don't know if you can see this, but you can see how thick it is. Okay, can you see that? Oops. You can see how thick it is, and it starts, all the mud starts to drop to the bottom. So I've got to not stir it too much. I've got to be careful because I need the mud to drop to the bottom. But you might be able to see it in this big soup cup here. I did this deliberately so you can see. There's 2 tones in it. Can you see that? You can see there's 2 tones of brown in there for the coffee. There's a dark, thick mud on the bottom. And then at the top here, there's the clearer coffee, which is great. So we're going to read that tonight. I don't really like reading the coffee, but I right, hang on a second. I'm going to gosh, I've got to share. How do I share this? Just one second. Just one second. Okay. Wi-Fi and data are not Wi-Fi. Be right back. Poor Ellie. Never mind. Poor Ellie. Going back to my live here. I've just messaged my friend because she wanted to know what page I'm on. Okay, let's go back to the live. All right. I don't know why this is still showing up here. Okay, let's keep going. Right, so everyone's having a conversation here. I can't keep up with it sometimes. Yeah, I know. Wendy Moose Martin said, you used to read coffee markings before you were good at it, Lesley. Yes, but I don't like doing it. Troy said, ask yourself, what would I do if I knew you couldn't fail? There is your answer to your purpose. Your purpose. That's a good question too. Ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? Oh, I know what I would do. Jenna Hamilton, hi. So if I've missed your question, guys, just repost it again. Wayne Earl, good evening. Yeah, give me a chance there, Deborah Ellis. Just hold your horses, love. I literally look at this. Seriously, Deborah, control yourself, girl. I literally just said I'll come back to you. I've got your name written down. I literally just said I've got your name written down, and that I'll come back to you. My God, just be patient. I'd understand if it was half an hour ago. Well, good. So let's keep going. Right. Deborah Ellis, be patient. That's your problem, love. You're not patient. So I get 16 for you, 7 in the month of July. So this month here is a significant month for you. I'm also seeing 13 around you, 4 in the month of April. And I feel like there was birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around April as well. I actually feel really annoyed with what you just did. Sorry, Deborah. Just feel really annoyed. I don't know if you've made me feel annoyed or you're annoyed, but that's how I feel. And I'm also getting animals around you. I don't know why. I just heard annoyed, then I saw animal. So I'm also getting 12. So you got a lot of numbers. So 12, 3, or March, or you've got December as well. So lots of stuff coming up for this December. You're going to be very busy, that's for sure. And it's not because of Christmas, not because of New Year. It's because of other issues going on around the family. But I'll leave it there because I feel annoyed. I don't know why. I just feel really annoyed. I don't know if that's just your energy or what's going on there, but I'm getting the anxiety as well. And you're not patient, seriously. And I'll leave it there. Okay, let me go back into this here. So we've got Wayne Earl. No rudeness, guys. Please, you are not the only person on this live. 100% Wendy Merce Martin. High love to work with spirit. High love to work with spirit. Wayne Earl. You've got to ask me a question. So if you're new to the page, most of my people that are on this page here now on the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page have been with me for a very long time. They're very protective of me. And if you have no manners or no patience, they will eat you alive. So be very patient, guys, and understand that I do this for free. And if I jump around, it's because spirit makes me jump around. It's not because I don't want to read you. I do this for free. I do this 513 live shows. So it's not because I want to ignore you or whatever. It's because spirit doesn't draw me there, or it's not meant to be read that time. Someone else needs it more than you. So you have to be patient. And you put all these, sad faces and crying. Come on, give me a break. I felt that through the live. Gail Fry. What was that, Gail? Jazz de Ambrose, good evening. Deborah Ellis, good evening. Oh, Deborah, I've already done her. MJ Lindeo, yes. Cece. Okay. Medina Crystal, good evening. So guys, also when I've done a reading for you, just post up in capitals validation so that Ellie can pick it up behind. Now, is Miss Ellie on? We haven't caught her. You there, Miss Ellie? You there? For some reason, we can't hear you. Oh, Ellie, you might have to have the night off. Oh, dear. It's up to you. She's pulling her hair out. I can see her in the background there. I can't hear her. I can only see her putting her hands up in the air going crazy because something's wrong with the internet. Is that right, Ellie? Just nod your head. So Miss Ellie's my producer. She's in the background and she's at home and we can't get her on the live to even say hi. So, but maybe Ellie, if you can just grab the screenshots and then post them in the chat, I can just read them out if you can't talk. That might be better. All right. She's got a thumb up. And here comes Miss Snitzel. Look, everybody, this is Snitzel. Beautiful, but you're going to have to go here because you're very, very sooky. Very sooky catty. All right, let's go. So, that's not very good. MJ, I'm just seeing not good for this. She said, hi, Leslie, I'm worried about my auntie as her kidney stopped working. What do you see, please? And thank you. Oh, gosh. I see a lot of anxiety and I do feel the pain here as well. And this is on both parts. So you're very anxious about her. And I know that sounds very general, but you're very anxious about her. And I also feel like that she's very anxious as well. She doesn't know what's happening. And I do feel sorry for the lady. I don't feel like that she even understood the whole story about her kidneys, if that makes sense. I think she's been misdiagnosed. Sorry for her. Misdiagnosed. And, did she also have a cough as well? Like coughing, like a cough, like a repetitive cough. That's what I'm trying to say. Repeating cough. I'm also getting 16 around you as well, 7 in the month of July. They also give me pain in the back of my neck. Wow. It's more so to the left side into the left shoulder. So I'm also getting 11 around you. So 101 is 2 in the month of February and also November. So if you're new to my page, guys, how I operate is that I look to the right. I don't usually look at the camera here. I don't have to look at you guys to tell what's going on. You send me a question in my phone, in the chat on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and then we go. I have spirit. Oh, looks like Ellie's come back. I have spirit draw me to the person that they want me to read, and then I pull through whatever comes through from spirit. You okay there, Miss Ellie? Sorry, Ellie, I wasn't quick enough to not put the Facebook on you. Have you got voice? Can you talk? No, can't hear a thing, Ellie. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, that's a bit better. Wow, we can hear you.
It says my microphone. Yay!
Yeah, but you're not. But I
Finally.
can't. Yeah, but you sound like you're in an underground alien bloody bathroom or something. Okay.
Oh, great.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Ah, Viv Gill, she said, yes, I've been watching for 3 years now. Wow, go figure, Viv. Thank you. A lot of people that have been on here for a long time. So if you're new to the show, these people will look after you. They'll guide you in the right direction just as much as me. Gail Fry, the irritation, yes, thank you. Yeah, she felt it as well. Okay, Enna Siupa, good evening. Joe Lister. So where was I up to? I was going back to this one here, to MJ Lindeo. So 12, so I get the 12 as well. So you got a lot of numbers. You've got 16, 7, July, 12 in December. You've got 3 in March. You've also got 11, 2 or February or November. Lots of numbers there. But I feel like this lady, the pain from her kidney, look, I just get misdiagnosed, undiagnosed, misdiagnosed, and missed. Both of those for your auntie. I'm not sure. I want to say what I really get, because I don't want to upset anybody, and I want this lady to get a lot better. So I don't want to plant no seeds. So, but I feel like that she's going to be okay, and it's going to be a long haul for her, if that makes sense. She needs to look after herself. She needs to really, really look after herself. This has been a long time coming, I'm hearing. Long time coming. And who's MJ? Who's the drinker around you as well? I'm getting like smoker, drinker, honestly, every night. Viv Gills, do you see me getting my car this week, please? Oh, Viv. I feel like it's going to be a Thursday / into Friday. It's going to be great, yes. And what is it, a white vehicle, or what's the white vehicle around you? And also your throat. Have you had issues with thyroid, or have you had issues with I'm just trying to write this down as fast as I can talk. Thyroid or anything around the neck area. So nodules or anything like that. If you have, then we need to get that checked, because you can hear my voice changing. My voice is changing, and it doesn't change like that, okay? So something's not right around the throat area. And I feel like I've got to try and get this phlegm or whatever it is out of my throat. Phlegm out, or like gunk, whatever it is. I don't know what it is there. What else? Snitzel, everybody said hi. She's just sitting here on the end of the table here. She's very cute. Shay Marie, good evening, ladies. I'm wondering if you can feel anything coming through for me, please. Muchly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, let me jump over to the page. All right, watch out, Snits. There you go. That's it. Oops. There you go. We're going to do some coffee cup reading too, okay? So stay tuned. Cat is beautiful. Yes, she's a cutie. All right, I'm going over the page for Shay, Shaye, Marie, Marie. All right. So I'm wondering if you can feel anything coming through for me. Right. What do I get? I get 11 around you in November, also 2 in February. So a lot of people with a lot of numbers tonight. I've also feel like something's not right with the lip or the cracked lips, or someone's had an injury to a lip, like a fat lip. For some reason, I'm just moving this out of the road because the cat wants to sit next to me. Excuse me. And she's going to sit on the plate. I've got everything ready to do the coffee cup reading, but Snitzel wants to just walk all over it. And then what else have I got here? Yeah, the lips or fat lip. Someone's accidentally bumped the lip or something, or headbutted something, like headbutting the door, or hit something on the door of the car. I don't know. Something. It looks like door of the car. I'm feeling like a fat lip. I do see, for some reason, Shay, I've also seen like domestic violence around you. Is that DV? Or someone that you know? Because I just saw someone, a male abusing a female. And I'm also feeling unwell in the belly. Lots of good stuff coming up for you, and I feel like this is going to be around October. So look forward to that into November. The dollars are coming back in as well. So this is going to be around August. Not much, but at least it's going to help, okay? And I'll leave that there. If anyone's got any validations, just type in capitals and we'll try and get Miss Ellie to read it out if she can with her internet. So we've got Nickabra. Good evening. Grand Rising, Leslie and Ellie and Spirit watching from Roswell in New Mexico. Does Spirit have anything for me, please? And thank you. Roswell, that's cool. They got aliens there? Nickabra. What do we get there? For some reason, I just see, I know you said New Mexico, but I just see, you know those hats, the Mexican hats? Has someone around you been wearing that or mucking around or, something with that recently? Or you've seen someone or someone's, I just see the Mexican hat. And I know you said you live in New Mexico, but what is the hat? What's the deal? Is that a tradition, or did you do something with that recently? What is it? I'm also getting 16 for you as well, 7 in July. So this month is halfway through and it's going to be quite busy. End of month. I'm also getting 11-2. 11-2 in February. Lots of stuff coming up in February. A couple of obstacles, but you'll get through it, okay? And have you, what's with is it a new dress or something like that? I just saw a dress, or someone's looking for a dress for an occasion, a formal or a wedding or something like that. Dress or wedding dress. I just saw rings as well. If that's not you, Nickabro, it's going to be somewhere around here. Sarah Crichton or Shay, somewhere around there. Wendy Merce Martin, somewhere around there. So I see the rings. I see the rings on the pillow, and I see the dress, like the wedding dress, or not just a wedding dress, but a dress for a formal event. Okay. So definitely something's coming out, and this is going to be, looks like September into October, and I feel like someone's pregnant around you. I just heard that as well. Okay. I'll leave it there. That's a surprise. You're going to say no, 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 no. But yes, 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 it's going to come up. This is Snitzel. Hi. See how she just sits there and just stares at me? This is what she does every single night, don't you, baby? Every time she'll cuddle up to me and she'll sit here every night. Joe Lister, good evening. Wayne Earl. I miss my dad and my mum. Yes, honey. We know. They're always around you guys. They don't go anywhere. Anna Zackert, good evening. Andy Dan, good evening. I'm doing this from my phone because my iPad just occasionally works and doesn't. So Cheyenne, hi Leslie. I done a 6-card reading for myself yesterday and feeling I understand them. I'm just not sure of myself. Am I right to really stand up and advocate for my children and I am so scared I'll lose what I already have. See, I don't do tarot cards for a start. I don't need to do tarot cards. This is my desk, right? This is my desk. There's a piece of paper and that's it. I don't do cards. I find cards are demonic. Sorry, but that's just my opinion. I don't do cards at all. I wouldn't even know how to start them. And I feel like that people, if they've been doing cards for 30 years, they should, seriously consider getting off their training wheels as well. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion as well. What else have we got here? So you're saying that... So you're saying that you understand the cards. See, this is the thing with cards. You can put cards to anything and it can confuse people because now you sound like you're confused because you're saying, I'm just not sure of myself. Am I right to really stand up and advocate for my children and I'm so scared I'll lose. So when you say you're scared you're going to lose, well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose because you're planting the seed with the universe. 100% every mother should stand up for their children. But when you say, I'm so scared I'll lose what I already have, so that's just planting the seed with the universe, manifesting what you don't want. Okay, so when you have the universe here and you have spirit here, they need to align. So when they have confusing words like that you want to win, but you're scared that you're going to lose, that's kind of like double-edged sword, You don't want to have that. You want to have the impact of winning, but at its maximum amount, which is manifesting exactly what you want, lovey. So that I highly recommend manifesting what you want. Don't keep saying that you're scared you're going to lose because you're planting the seed with the universe and you're definitely going to lose. So don't do anything unless you're 100% feeling it with your heart that you're going to win. Jacqueline Antrobus, good evening. Hi, lovely Leslie and Ellie and everyone here tonight. Sending love, light, peace to you all from down under Adelaide, South Australia. Thank you. Anna Matic Zerhert. Hi, long time no here. Have been away for a bit with things going on. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, we are. Thank you. Diane Thomas. Diane Thomas Christina, she said validation. Thank you, Leslie. What does that mean? There's a validation here. Let me just go here. So MJ said, thank you, Leslie. My auntie is can you reckon you can talk, Ellie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know how good it's going to be. Go.
MJ Lindeo said, thank you, Leslie. My auntie is unwell for a while, but now doctors said she hasn't got long to go and she's only got one kidney. Her birthday is the 17th of July and I celebrated her birthday on the 11th of July. I do feel anxious, but we don't want her to go yet. She's 98. She had a cough before and also had a pain on her left arm. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Oh, there you go. Left side, left pain. I said the neck area into shoulder, left side and shoulder. That's what I wrote, left side and shoulder. Wow. Well, she's lived a beautiful life. Let's put it that way. God bless her. Yes, what do they say? You labour to come into the world or you labour to go out of the world, which is pretty sad. And that sounded very good, Ellie, because your internet seems to be a little bit stable now. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Right. So send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're live across the world. We're streaming off, I think, how many platforms? 2, 4, 6 platforms tonight. Tomorrow night will be 7. Low Brown, hi. Anna Zacher, wonder why sound keeps dropping out. Has everyone else got normal sound? Seems to be Anna hasn't, and Ellie. Lisa T, I keep getting pain in my left leg and struggling. Any advice, please? Well, have you been to the specialist or somebody, Lisa? Look, when I hear that someone's got pain in their leg, it depends on what type of pain it is for a start, but also vitamin D, 1,000,000% vitamin D deficient for every single person, because it's just a way of life right now for everyone. And top up your vitamin D and you'll see a massive difference in your pain levels, guys. You must have D3 in it as well. K2, I think it is, in D3. But 100% this pain in your leg and struggling, any advice? Yeah, you can also put castor oil on it as well. Castor oil is amazing, organic castor oil, okay? So it's amazing. Or even black seed oil, organic black seed oil, which is what I do. I do both. I go to bed like a slimy blizzard, I swear to God. And it doesn't smell very good, but so Anna Zach, she says, do you see me getting my health clearance to go home? Been 3 months. I miss home. Had crap after crap. Yeah, lovey. But so you're saying that I had crap after crap. So the more you keep saying stuff that's happening to you, the more it's going to happen. 100%. You know, it's like it's like people say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week. What happens? You just get by till the end of the week. And then the same principles apply to the following week. I'll just get by to the end of the week. I'll just get by to the end of the week, you know. So people need to understand that their words are spells. So the more you say stuff and plant the seed with the universe, the more it's going to eat you. The more you're going to have pain, the more you're going to have suffering. So 100%, I do feel like that you'll get a clearance, but it's going to be, I'm just getting 2 weeks time, or either 2 weeks or 2 months, but I don't want to say 2 months. I just want to say 2 weeks. I'm planting the seed for 2 weeks. Okay, Anna? I'm getting Friday. They said Friday the 13th, whatever that means, but that's already gone. Okay, if I've missed your question, then just write it again, guys. And tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I just caught up to Lindeo's MJ's reading. Validation. Yes, it's a white car. Yes, Viv Gills. I said it was a white car. Her new car that she's going to get Thursday or Friday. Yeah, here we go. The white car, Thursday or Friday. So she said, yes, it's a white car, but my ex smashed my other white car up and asthma has been playing up. There you go. So, but that's what I saw. Where is it? Viv. Throat, thyroids, nodules, phlegm out. Oh, asthma. I didn't say asthma. I said the throat though, but I feel like that needs to be checked too there, Viv. Need to get that checked, lovey. Low brown. What's this one? Let me go over the page. We're going to do the coffee cup reading soon too. I'm just going through some of the readings. So low brown, applying for 3 different job positions. Do you see my primary job position changing? Yes, I do. 100%. You're really pushing it out of the universe. Primary will be changing. And they're showing me smiles on your face, and they're showing me more money as well. Definitely going up. Definitely going up, and smiles. I'm hearing life turns to gold, if that makes sense. Did you also have issues with your stomach a while ago? Like maybe a week to 2 weeks ago? Or who was that around you that had issues with the stomach? Cramping and was that you, Lo? I feel like it's all settled down though, which is good. I'm trying to like something on my thing. There we go. You're welcome. Viv Gills, thank you. She said, thank you, beautiful lady. I really appreciate you for what you do for all of us. Thank you. You're beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. My boy got a sore lip. My boy got a sore leg, I think she meant to say. Yeah, she's gone on the end of the bed now, Glennis Lay. She said, Snitty is watching you with such interest and admiration, listening to every word. Yeah, she's gone on the bed now. She's cold. But I've got a chair here with like with a mink blanket on it, and she won't sleep on that. She goes on the bed here. If I've missed your question, just post it up again because I'm a little bit behind in the actual reading. In the live, I mean. Oops. Jana Hamilton, good evening. Okay, Wayne Earl, I love a reading, please. Okay, I do feel a lot of anxiety around you, Wayne. And I'm also getting love, like I'm just wrote the love heart. I don't know if you can see that there. Love. And I'm also feeling that there's been, what's the 17th? So 8 in August. I'm also feeling there's been pain in your, or someone around you. Wow. Left leg, the lower part where the Achilles is. Achilles section of the left leg, which is at the back. So if you got your leg like that, it's at the back part, down the bottom where the ankle is, but a little bit, just a touch higher. So you've got that there. I'm getting 18 as well. 1 and 8 is 9, the month September. So birthdays, anniversaries are around there. And I do feel like you mentioned before you miss your mum and dad, and I know that. But also just remember, they're always around you. And what's with the throat issues? Did someone have either throat cancer or some form of issues around the throat or someone that's passed on by a throat episode, if that makes sense? And I'm talking about, with a, do you know what I mean? I'm writing it down, but I can't say it on live. I'm also getting the number 9 around you as well. So you've got 18 and 9 in September, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, but I'm also seeing the 9 by itself. 9 by itself. And has there been issues around property or renting or property, something with, like I just see the venom coming down the mouth with people? Venom around property or whatever's going on in the house. It feels a bit scary. Not scary, but dark, if that makes sense. The property's dark. It's too dark for me. It needs to be opened up. So next sunny day, you need to open up everything, get sunlight into the property. Because I just feel like it's dark and dingy. It's like a scary, not a scary, it's not the word. It's like unusual feeling for me. If that makes sense. Okay, and yeah, you need to open up everything. Get fresh air in there. Open it up. There's all the curtains are always drawn. I just see, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Glennis Lacey, she said, I've been nominated for Volunteer of the Year. It was a surprise when I got an email over the weekend. That's beautiful. Well done. Very good. Alicia Garcia. Hi, Leslie, Ellie, Angel Spirit. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen Rogers. She said, evening, ladies and Spirit. Wishing you a lovely week ahead. Thank you. Gail Fry, she said, I've been super sensitive to something or someone lately, possibly a loved one. If I could get a message from a loved one, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. What do you mean by you being super sensitive? I don't get it. What, reading them or feeling them around you, Gail? I'm getting 9 around you in September. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting number 13 as well for an April. So, and I also feel like this person, it's like they used to flick their hair, the mum, the loved one used to flick her hair like this. Very elegant. Very elegant lady. And the little court, I'm seeing little court shoes, little stockings, you know, like the stockings, the pull-up stockings. Court shoes. A little, like, what are they called? The pinafore dresses. And the really, really old-fashioned, what's it called? Like a lacy, lace doilies. Doily, D-O-I-L-Y. I don't even know how to spell it. D-O-L-L-Y. Dolly. Lace doily. D-O-I-L-Y. That'll do. I don't know how to spell it. Lace doily, and also I had like the lacy curtains, because I'm just hearing the person say to me, where's your curtains? And I said, I've got a blind. I don't need a curtain. So the lace. Yeah. So was that what you grew up with, Gail? Is that what you grew up with, the lacy curtains and doilies and stuff like that, like crocheted stuff? I feel like this was a grandmother. And I see the something like a blemish or something, like a birthmark maybe, or something on the side of the face. But I'll leave it there, and they say hi. Okay. Yeah, Wendy Moose Martin, she says, I love that from a pet. You are very lucky to have Schnitzel. Well, Schnitzel's a blue Russian, and she just loves me. Absolutely. And I was trying to eat my soup this afternoon, and what did she keep doing? I was talking to my friend, and she was headbutting me while I was trying to put the spoon in my mouth, and it went flying everywhere. Anna Zaka, good evening. Yes, right. Nickabra. Okay. Fair enough. If you don't have any connection with that reading, Nickabra, then that must be for someone that was just around you. Well, I said this was a prediction in the future, so I told you that you won't have anything to do with it, that you'll be saying no, but it'll come later. So I'm not going to even bother with that one at the moment. Oh, there you go. See, look at this. It's Nickabra said, validation, don't have any connection with this reading. But then Jim Tim, Nicole Steen comes up and says that. And I said it would be around them. My sister-in-law daughter has got her year 12 formal in September. Formal dress. There you go. Where did I write that? The dress. And I said September. See, I pointed to September. Oh, spirit. So you've got here dress, and then you've got September. And September here. There we go. Sometimes spirit just, if someone else's spirit wants to come through, it just pushes through, just barrages me. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Teresa Tool, TWL. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. She said, hi, Lesley. This is my first time tuning into your show. Thank you for sharing your time with us. You have amazing energy. I wish there were more people like you. Yes, thank you. Well, I've done this. This is my 512th live show. Tomorrow will be 513. 122 shows on a Sunday night, and 167, I think, shows, or 68 live shows on a Monday night. And then the rest are from other evenings. But I've done this for so long that I started it because I got tired of all the fakes out there, the ones that were ripping people off. So I decided to go live, and I don't have any tarot cards, don't have anything. That's my desk. So I just write in a notebook, and that's all I have. But I'm just waiting for this mud. And when I'm at home, I can do different things like read coffee cups. But when I'm in the live studio at the radio station, I can't do that. So I've got my Batman cup, and the coffee has settled to the bottom. So in a few minutes, I will go and tip out. And this one looks really, really good. Like, I don't know if you can see that, right? In the coffee, you can see how the mud's all on the bottom, and then there's a really clear coffee at the top, like the water's just at the top. That's really cool. So Michelle Coburn said, Lesley, there are shadows or something on the wall behind you. Yes, I don't know what that is. What is it? I think it's this. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. I've got to grab it. Oh, I thought it was my trophy, but it's not. I don't know what it is. There's something like a shadow on the back. Yeah, what is it? Maybe it's a spoon? No. Maybe it's my iPad. Yes, it's my iPad. There you go. It was just sitting there, and it was the glare. So that's gone. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, no. Hang on. I'll move it on here. Get it out of the road. There we go. That's better. Now I can just have my angel wings. All right. Stephanie Brito, good evening. Okay. Oops. Okay. Dixie, Lesley, can you please give me a message about my 86-year-old dad? He's not been feeling well, but he refuses to go to the doctor. Just put him on some vitamin D, get him topped up with all his essential minerals. He'll feel better. He needs magnesium. Let's get him everything if he doesn't want to go to the doctor. He's lived for 86 years, God love him. What a milestone that is. Just put him on a few vitamins and top him up. Just get him, like a powder or something, but try and get him to the doctor if you can, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Cheyenne, she's talking about tarot cards. She says, it's the first time I've done them, so I am confused. Yeah, that's what they do. So, I just believe that the tarot cards can actually just be related to anything. So, and they're quite demonic. When you look in different things and look at different ways of them, they're quite demonic, because I can just grab a card, or I can't because I don't know how to read them. But you can grab a card and you can pretty much put a tarot card with anything. Anything. You can make it relate to anything. When you've got direct messages from spirit, lovey, use that. Don't start using tarot cards. I never started using tarot cards. I tried it years and years and years ago when I was younger, but no way. Something just always pushed me away from it. I guess it was spirit. So yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Rightio, what do we got here? Karen Riley, hi. She's hi, Leslie, Ellie, Angels, and everyone else here watching from Albury, New South Wales. She's here nearly every single week. All right, so what else have I got here? Where's the questions? Oh, that's beautiful. So Nicole Stan, she said, my sister-in-law's daughter has got her Year 12 formal in September, and she's having school and leaving school. Yes, she's got a beautiful dress. Beautiful. Wayne, I've already read for you, lovey. You have to go back and listen. Don't know if I'm just too far behind on the live here, but Miss Ellie's got another reading there. The validation, sorry. And we got Ellie. Ellie, did you do Gail? Ellie, you there? Can't hear you, Ellie. All right, I'm gonna do the validation because I can't get anything. What's she doing? You're giving me hand signals. Ellie. Never mind. Okay, Gail Fry, I don't even know if she did this or not, said, that sounds like my nana. She was a beautiful woman. I always loved her tennis she would wear. Loved her something she would wear. Not too sure on the dollies. Maybe what we played with my sisters and I. She said the internet's gone again, Ellie. And playing tea at Nana's. I don't believe she had a blemish, but definitely a dimple on one side. And I'm trying to get used to the idea of having a spiritual gift can make me super anxious and weird. But thank you, Leslie. You're welcome. Welcome. Okay. All right. So Anna, Zach, thanks so much. I'm trying to be positive that I will be given the bugger off, go home things are good now within the next 48 hours. Good, let's do it. Just keep picturing yourself leaving. Keep picturing yourself leaving the hospital. You'll get it. Nothing can stay like that forever. Oops. It all started as a 6-hour stay, been here 3 months. Far out. That's not good. Okay, let's keep going. Wayne Earls in the UK. Thank you. That's cool. All right. So Cheyenne, I think it is. Cheyenne. Validation. Did you get that one, Ellie? This one? Did you get it? She's got it. I can't see it up on the screen here. Never mind. So it is the first time I've done the cards. Haha. It's funny you say they are demonic. A card I drew was the devil, hence my head's pace around it. I do advocate for my children and I but have been in a tough space for a long time, constantly trying to meditate it out, not talking about custody matters. That's fine. and been holding back from going into the complaint process, but don't want to upset anyone through the process. However, the delay is punishing, and that is where I'm fulfilling my fear of failing. I guess by not pursuing what I deeply know is inevitable. Ha ha. She says, I get it a lot. Thank you so much for all your reading and all time energy space, for sharing your gifts. You're welcome. So Anna Zacher, thanks. Oh my God, would you believe surgery date was March 13th? Oh, there you go. So what did I say? Where is it? I would believe that. Where did I write you? Oh, there you go. Friday the 13th. So there's there's Anna, and there's a Friday the 13th. It's funny how Spirit might not even be a Friday, but it's funny how Spirit gives me that. There's the validation there. How funny is that? Well, it's not funny because everybody says to me, oh, it's so funny, Lesley, how you say that. And I go, well no, because I am a psychic. So here we go. Here's another one, Trudy. Oh, that's good. Trudy Bellamy. There we go. Okay, she said, validation. I went to see the lawyers, and guess what? Best settled out of court, just as advised. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, beautiful lady, for sharing your gift. You're welcome. Yes, 100% lovey. Good job. So much better for you. You don't want to have that trauma, that stress. Lisa Tisha, sorry, I caught the end of my leg comment. Was that oil you suggested as not sure if it's coming from my back? I'll listen again. So the oils I suggested was castor oil, organic castor oil, and or organic black seed oil. Amazing stuff. You can drink the black seed oil, but like teaspoon, you know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Ellie, just might want to try and mute yourself because I can hear things every now and then. Okay, let me keep going here. I do believe so. So Trudy Bellamy said, question, will the court case be settled by August? Yes. By end of August, yes. It's just they've got nothing else to go by, so they need to settle. You need to get it off the plate. Just push them. Oh. What did I say for low brown here? Because they've just written something. Did I say something here? Sometimes I don't write it down. I don't have time. 1 second. Hang on. Here we go. I thought I wrote something down. Low brown, life turns to gold. Life turns to gold. Week to 2 weeks. Stomach cramping. Yes. Said no, but that friend passed last night. Thank you. Oh, that's the issues I had with the belly then. Wow. Cramping and everything like that. That's really sad. That's sad. It's really sad. All right. So he said friend with stomach issues and such passed last night. There you go. Okay, so that's that one there. Because I just heard like week to 2 weeks. They've been like that for probably a week to 2 weeks. And the stomach and cramping. The cramping was painful. A poor person. Really, really painful. It's really not nice. Poor thing. Yeah. I'm just going through this here. So let me go and get this coffee tipped out, and I'm going to do the coffee cup readings now. So just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go and tip out most of this liquid. It's all settled now. I've got 2, so I'm going to bring them back in. Give me 2 seconds. I just can't swirl it around. Gotta go slow, Snitzel. This looks interesting, Snitzel. Right, I'm back. That was quick. And got my little heater going. Right, guys, so this is what it looks like. So it's dribbled down the end, but I want to rub that off. Normally that would mean something, and I don't want to put that on there yet. So what you do is it'll come out like this mud. Have a look at that. Can you see the mud? Okay, it comes out like mud. But look how this one's already started to form. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. So the coffee is Turkish coffee. It goes into a thick mud. And I'm just going to move my book out of the road because I don't want to wear it. And you grab a couple of serviettes. Okay. You put them down onto the table because you need white. You can't have any other color. So these were the only 2 cups I have white on the inside. So you just put down a couple of serviettes. And I'm going to do this with the big cup because it's a lot easier for me to show you to see. But this is how you'd normally do it with a smaller cup as well. So I've got 3 serviettes. I want to make it so it doesn't, wet everywhere. And I'm putting them down on the table here. So I'm just going to put this down. You can see the table. Okay. Again, I'm using a big plate, so it's easier for you to see. Normally, you just have a little saucer. And then what you do is you hold the plate up, hold the cup up, hold the plate up. You put the plate on top. You hold it and you flip it. And you leave it like that for a little bit. And it'll all do its little thing inside, and then in about maybe 5-10 minutes time you lift it up, and then we put the saucer and the cup onto the paper towel. So to turn that off, that heater off, because it's too hot. I can even just show you don't have a saucer, I can just show you the small one. So we can do it on the small one here. And I can just put this over the top and then just put it on to the table like this. And you can see that one there, this one here, is on the plate. Okay, so it's nearly ready to go onto the actual serviette. But I bought extra just in case. So we'll keep going and we'll just leave these 2 to settle. I'll move them out of the road just to settle, because I don't want to start them yet because they won't be ready. They've got to kind of dry a bit. So you can't really do it if it's really wet, because when you turn it back over, it's going to be really, really dry. So it's going to be quite dry. Let's keep going. So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And we're at the bottom here. Stabby Ludlow, good evening. So normally the coffee, you can use things like, I don't think I've got it up here. Let me just see if I've got it. No, I haven't got it up here. Normally you can get, like I used to use little spices and do all the different color spices, but the dark color spices, and I used to mix them all together. I never use it to eat it, of course, but you can just sprinkle that into your coffee cup and just see what it comes out with. And you mix it around a bit and it does all these weird things, in the coffee cup. So that's what you can do. And yeah. But we'll just wait a few minutes. We'll do a few more readings and then we'll do the coffee cup reading because it has to dry. I can't really do it without it drying. So I'm just looking through my phone. But if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Betty Lindbergh, good evening. Happy day from the US. Thanks for joining us. Jill Hancock, hi. Jill Poglaze, Beverly. What do we got here? Tam Shea. So post up your questions, guys. So would love a message, please, and thank you. So I get 13 around you, 4 in the month of April. I also, I don't know, I see, what do they say, like ribbons and rainbows. What does that mean? I don't understand that. Ribbons and rainbows. I don't understand that at all. It might mean something to you. I'm also getting a car around you, a dark colored car. And did someone either break their wrist or have issues with their right wrist? Because I just got a huge amount of pain just here. So a lot of pain. Oh, I think somebody's either broken their wrist or had issues with their wrist because that's just a lot of pain right to the wrist. Wrist break or something. I'm also getting the like it's all going all up the arm. So literally all up the arm. Are you hungry as well? Right now, by any chance? You hungry? Because my stomach just started growling. Lots of good stuff coming up for you. But going back to this dark car, do you drive a dark car? So I'm getting car, and I wrote down car and then dark car. So whatever that means to you. But I'll leave that there. Just going back to Beverly. Will my overseas cruise 10-day holiday to New Zealand be safe? Yes. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Trudy Bellamy, thank you for answering my question about the time frame, Lesley. Does Spirit have any messages regarding the amount? No, I just, I don't know why. I just always have an issue with people asking me about amounts. I just, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Does that make sense? It's really important. I'm just about to do the coffee cup reading shortly. Just waiting for it to dry a little bit longer. No, she said, there you go. She said she's hungry. I was thinking I better have dinner. And I'm just getting really hungry around you. You better have dinner because I'm hungry too now. How funny. There you go. Tim Shea, she drives a white car. Then who's the person with the dark car around you? because I'm very accurate with my cars. And that dark, have you had an accident, or has someone around you had an accident with a dark car, dark colored car? So please be careful. You need to be careful driving, because it's like you're driving, like, up the gutter, blah, blah, blah. It's not, you need to be careful for the next couple of weeks. You won't get hurt. Just be careful. You'll just have like a close call. You know what I mean? Never seen that before, Trudy. She says, she's so excited about the coffee cup reading. I learned this coffee cup reading. My friend her name was Homer, and her brother was Homie, and I knew the whole family. And then we all just lost track many, many, many moons ago. And a very smart family. And she did the coffee cup reading for me one night, and my cousin said, "Oh, go see this lady." So I went there. Couldn't get away from her for 3 hours later. Everyone was looking for me because they thought I'd gone missing, literally gone missing, because they were worried about me because I'd never been out for that long. And sure as ever, she said in the coffee cup when she first got it, like she looked at it, she goes, "People are going to be worried about you." I said, "What for?" And she goes, "No, people are going to be really worried about you. It's like you're a missing person." I said, "What?" And then when I got home, everyone was up waiting for me. My grandparents were at my auntie's place waiting for me. My auntie had called my grandparents, and everyone was there just waiting for me. They couldn't believe. They thought I'd gone missing because I'd been out for 3 or 4 hours, And I said I was only going to be half an hour. So we'll get to the coffee cup shortly, but that's how I learnt it. I learnt it from Homer. Okay, so Tam Shay said validation. She said April is a month of birthdays. My mum, my sister, my ex, and my daughter. Wrist. My mum broke her wrist a few years ago. My son and I were working out last night, and he said his right wrist was sore. Dark car. My sister drives a black car. There you go. And there's that validation there from her. There you go. Wow. Oh, spirits on fire again. Stephen Brencher, good evening. Natalie, good evening. Do you see me moving to Europe part-time next year, please? I do see the smiles on your face, but I feel like you're going to be back quicker than you blink. And Iva? Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. I was, everyone was looking for me. That was a bit scary that night. And then when I got back, I couldn't believe it, because one of my grandparents were at my auntie's place looking for me, because I stayed with my auntie that week. And when they realized that I wasn't home, and it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock, I think I got home like 1 o'clock in the morning, they were panicking. They couldn't believe it. So Jessie Chavez says, I'm praying I finally get through these hard times and these habits. You need to jump off and go and watch the Secret Full movie, Lovey, because on YouTube, it's about an hour and 20 minutes long, and I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. You won't ever say these negative words again. You need to jump off. If people haven't seen that documentary on the laws of attraction, which is a Secret Full movie, then you need to jump off. If I've been saying this forever and you still haven't watched it, you need to definitely go and watch it. All right, let's try the coffee cup. I'm just going to teach you how to do it, and then I don't really like reading from it for people, because I like to use my spirit, but I want to show you how you can play with it and do it your way. You know what I mean? So let me just get organized here, and I can still see the live going. Okay, 1 second. So I'm going to move my trusty book out of the road. Put it over here. So, and it's really hard because I've only got a little short desk here. So you can see the cat in the background. So this is what I've got. So I'm going to do the little one first. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Look. Oops, I'm trying to lift up the computer. Can you see where it's all come around the edge here? Can you see that? Where it's all come around the edge there? So what I'm going to do, I'll put the camera like that. You lift it up. So I'm going to turn it around this way because the handle should be to the right, which is clockwise. And in that disappointment or whatever it is on the back end there, that little bit of dribble from the coffee, so then you lift it up. So just pretending that this is actually on a smaller white saucer. So you can see all the coffee around the edge. It's really, really thick. Okay, it's really, really thick. And because I can't read for people from this cup because this is what my cup is. Does that make sense? So when you do it for yourself, it'll be your cup. So sometimes what I do too is I actually take photos of inside the cup, because if you look inside the cup, it's very hard to see unless you take photos. And I find that taking photos is a lot better. So if there's anything that drips onto the handle, it means that you're going on a trip. Okay. If there's any coffee around the front, so you're drinking clockwise, so the handle must be in the right hand. So you're drinking from that. So if there's anything on where you put your lips to, then this side here is actually the present. So if there was running like, drips of coffee down the front or, down here, that means I've got sadness and it's current. And that means that also I've got disappointment or tears or anything like that. Now, when you have a coffee cup on the base that is really, really dark or thick and black, it means like it's dark times, or different, like you can't get out of it. It's stuck in the mud, you know what I mean? So here I've got a bit of chunky monkey like looking coffee around the edge there. So a little bit of disappointment for me. So it looks like there's two. So you can see two little marks there, two lots. And then you can go deeper into the cup, and you can see all around the cup there's a circle. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, you can see around the cup there's a circle around the edge, around the whole edge on this side here. Can you see that? So when you have that, it means there's no way getting out, but it's light. It's like light at the end of the tunnel for this. Lots of faces, lots of numbers. I mean, I'd have to take a lot of photos to show you what I see, but you look at it, I've got the number 5 in there. It looks like the 5 in there. A male's face, different, the moon. 3 dots, like 3 dots into the future. So 3 different obstacles for me. The number 2 or the number 20 looks like the number 20. Don't know if you can actually see that. It's really hard to do this because unless I show you in a photo, just here, I don't know if you can see the number 2. Might be reversed because it's on a camera. Big 2, 5 or 2. Yeah, it looks like a 2, 5. And you just kind of look at it and study it and see what you can see. And you ask Spirit to guide you. And you just turn it around, whatever goes with, whatever floats your boat. So I can just see, it looks like another dog or my dog. I don't know if you can see that there. It's at the top here. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see lots of different things. And then with the actual serviette, so if this part here was around here, so it's left an indent in there. But if I was to draw a whole circle, it's a bit hard. It's so wet. If I was to draw a whole circle, there's so much room for me to move on, but there's a little bit of disappointment here because a little bit of a drop. Okay, so, and this looks like, if you look at it, it looks a bit like a turtle. So turtles are slow. Okay. And you can always turn it around to see what you want it to be, or if it's a face or anything, but that doesn't resonate with anything for me. So that's done. That's that one. And then the big one. So this is the big one. This is how it would normally look. So I've done it really quite oversized so that you can see if you have a normal cup. But I did it quite big so you can actually see what it's got. So I pick it up and you can hear the little. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. Can you see that? Lots of stuff going on there. But let's do, and there's a bit of disappointment, okay, a bit of sadness for me as well. Let's wipe my hands because I've got it everywhere. Oh. Okay, so on the saucer, you can see the saucer. Can you see the saucer? So on the saucer, it's still very wet, so I haven't let it dry long enough, but you can also see here there's a dot here. See how it's moving? And this whole circle, so I'm locked in at the moment. So whatever's going on in my life, I'm locked in at the moment because it's the whole, if it was cut like that and it was open, if it was actually open, that means I've got avenues out of my situation or whatever it is right now. If it was like that, okay? So if it was open here or wherever, that's fine. But at the moment, I'm just stuck, which is fine. And there's no faces, there's no nothing there for me with that one. But when you look at this one here, so I'm looking from this way and I've got a bit of disappointment. So a bit of disappointment on the front of the cup. I don't know if you can see that, just here. Okay, this is from, so we'll be looking this way. No trips, but it's all clearing up. Everything, whatever's going on right now, it's only short term. Okay, and it's near the, it's going to drip everywhere. And it's just a bit of tears, a bit of disappointment, and it's here and it's in the present. And then it's going to definitely relieve itself. It's gone. I also see like different, I don't know if you can see that face there, just here. Oops, just here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a lot of different things in this cup. Like it's just insane. Look at it. See, I would normally just take photos of it and then study the photos because I can see better with the photos. But you can see I've got 4 events. So these events are in the future. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 events. Very, very busy. What else is there? Lots of numbers, lots of faces, lots of events, lots of things going on. Some people can read the actual tea leaves as well. I don't really use the tea leaves. I can't really do. I haven't really given it much of a go to say that I can't do it, but I'm sure I would be able to do it. It's just that I don't like tea leaves. Definitely lots of people in my life, definitely lots of numbers, lots of faces, lots of good stuff. So that's how you do it. So you can see here where the line has been stopped. I don't know if you can see that line there. Okay, the line has been stopped. Lots of good stuff. And it's not too dark. So the base of it's not too dark. It's got different spots where it's light and dark. And I haven't done this for ages either, to be honest. But that's how you do it. I will take some photos later. I've got coffee everywhere. I will take some photos later and see if I can just mark them up. It's hard to mark them up though because it's very hard to ride on them because it's so wet at the moment. Yeah, I seen half of a cow's face. Yes, I can see a cat in there, and it's not the one laying behind you. Fair enough, Trudy. Yeah, people have different things, so you allow your spirit, to work with you when you do coffee cup reading, and that's probably a good way to start, other than your tarot cards, because at least you know that the coffee cup is for you and it's not just general, and then you can put together whatever you want to put together. But I don't do it very often. I do it once in a blue moon just to muck around. Um, yeah, so some people seen a horse. Yeah, so what tell me what you've seen in here. Some people see horses, and if you see animals, it's good luck. Usually means something. Okay. There you go. Try it yourselves. You can pretty much do it with anything, really. It's just a matter of how you interpret what you've got. But I think we'll leave it there. Any other validations here, Miss Ellie?
Yeah, there was one.
Okay, over to you.
So Tam Shay said, April is a month of birthdays. My mum, my sister, my ex, and my daughter. Wrist is my mum. She broke her wrist a few years ago. My son and I were working out last night, and he said his right wrist was
Oh,
sore.
that's right.
Dark car is my sister's. She drives a black car.
Yes, I read that one out before. I wasn't sure if you could talk or not.
My internet
That's
cut
right.
out when you read it then.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. What else have we got here? Let me just go back to the live. What have we got here? Okay, just going back to this live, just trying to find where we're up to. Jill Smith Smoody said, do you feel one reading is more accurate over another? Coffee versus tarot versus mediumship. And I love the nail polish color. Oh, thank you. That's funny. I normally have red. I love my red nail polish, but I decided to go purple this time, but they're grown. Yeah, well, look, it just depends on the person. But like I said, I don't know if when you jumped on, Jill, but I don't like tarot cards. I don't need to use tarot cards, and I only do coffee cup readings for myself. But you can't really do a coffee cup reading for someone else because you have to drink the coffee. So I can't read for all you people with the coffee cup because you guys need to drink it. So, and tarot cards, mediumship, if it's a gifted medium or a gifted psychic, it's even better. So tarot cards can anybody, your kid can read tarot cards. And people hate me saying that. All the ones out there that hate me saying it, there's no offense, it's just my opinion, and that's how it is for me. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. And Trudy Bellamy, I bought a kitten recently and she's just adorable. I named her Pumpkin. She and my dog love each other. Animals are so healing, 100%. Oh yeah, look, don't mind us, Little. It's all right. I didn't want you to break the computer. Move. Yeah. CCJC said, I'm ordering Turkish coffee as you speak. Yeah, you only use a little bit because it's so strong. And you let all the mud settle, and then you drink. You don't even have to drink the whole lot. You just drink a few sips out of it if you don't like it or you don't want it. Drink it out, let the mud settle, and then you do what I did. Oh, there you go. Carly Patterson said, I saw the chest, shoulders, and head of a man from side view. He's leaning his head one something like he's recuperating. He's recouping. Okay. See, people see different things, and it's how you interpret it as well. Just seeing who else is here. But what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow night. We'll see you then tomorrow night, 8 till 10 on a live 90.5 FM. Different level of readings, different evening. Tonight it's just very, very casual. Tomorrow night it's very formal, very fast, a lot faster than here. I'm in a different zone. Well, I'm in the same zone, but I'm in very fast zone. Wendy Moose Martin said, I think so as well. Tarot is reading, Claire is energy and clairvoyance. Yeah, same thing. Yes, Snitz had to make an appearance, but she just walked completely over my computer. And then last time, once she did that, when I was on my computer, she pulled everything out. She headbutted me. She's so funny. And she's on the actual serviettes now. Can you believe it? Natalie said, I also seemed like a genie. Right. Okay. What we'll do is we'll go and I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 till 10, and all the best for tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Oops, I even forgot to put my banners up. Jeez. Here we go. Bye.